Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Big for One Gaming here, and welcome to episode 1 of our Zero Overall franchise here on MLB The Show 25. So, I know a lot of people will be doing all these franchises and stuff like that. Mine's going to be a little bit different. We have some rules connected to this one. So, if you guys did miss last year, I tried to do this last year. Didn't really end up going well. So we'll kind of see how it goes with this one. But yeah, I did not make this roster. The person who did make this roster, their gamer tag will be in the description box down below. So if you do want to check out this roster to try it yourself, it will be down in the description box below to look up the gamer tag so you can download this roster. The rules, however, are going to be like this. Obviously, we're a zero overall team with absolute zero everything. 1 overall, F potential. Everyone, is 18. No one is younger. No one is older. Everyone also is a 0 overall. And we do have some A potentials. Not very many, but we do have some A potentials, mostly in the minor leagues. Plus, everyone is either a starting pitcher or a catcher. I almost said closer, but that's not correct. So we got a lot of work to do with this team. Now there's the rules. So the first rule here, if we lose under 60 games, which is probably going to happen more often than not, we cannot sign a single player above 70 overall. They had to be 69 or lower. Now, if we win more than 61 to around 75-ish, 80 games, then we can sign 70 to 75. If we go over 500, we can do 80 to 85. We'll jump up from 75 to 80 when we go to the playoffs. But if we're still looking at that 81 range, but we don't make the playoffs, but if we make the ALDS, we can then sign 85 to 90, and then so on and so forth. If we make the World Series, we can sign anyone we want. If we win the World Series, we can sign 2 players. So that's the only thing is we can only sign 1 per season. Trades, we can only make 1 trade per season. So no major blockbusters just to kind of finagle this to be even faster. Our goal is to win multiple World Series in a row. That means 2 or 3 in a 5-year span to then be technically labeled as a dynasty. Usually, I do franchises every year. I did a lot of franchises last year. I just never really posted them. I just kind of did them for myself. But this one, we're going to be doing until completion, just like we do with our Zoo Overall Dynasty on college football and other stuff like that. So if you do want to see any other franchise, let me know in the comment section down below, as well as if you guys want to see some other stuff with franchise or with Diamond Dynasty on MLB The Show. We'll still have our winning a national championship with every team Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We might even see maybe over the weekends in April, posting every single day in April. That's my goal, to have post every single day of April. So 0 overall franchise Tuesday, Thursday, and then winning a national championship with every team Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there are some other rules. They'll be up on the screen below, or up on the screen right now. But those are the ones I kind of just wanted to get over right now and go from there. Obviously, we haven't made our free agent signing yet, so honestly, it really doesn't matter who we grab here. They're going to be million times better than what we have on the roster, and we're gonna go ahead and sign Jose Iglesias to a 1-year $10 million deal. My roster is full, and never mind. I gotta cut somebody. We're gonna be cutting. Be released. Be free. We're going to sign Jose Iglesias to a 1-year, $10 million deal to sign with the team. And then that's our only signing of the season. Obviously, the first couple of years are just going to be simulation, probably until we have a full roster that we can actually go out and, like, especially with backups and people that can be in the minor league. So it's going to take a long time before we get there to even have all this amount of stuff with, like, this roster being as it is. Like, right now, he's not even on the 40-man. Out of the 40-man. Move to the major leagues. Like, right now, we have one person that's a 78 overall, and that's it. Obviously, looking at the right of the screen, we have no one anywhere else. So it's going to be a long time to get to 93 players, but drafting will help, and trading will help as well to at least hopefully get as many people as we can. But that's enough me explaining. But if you guys do want to see other stuff with this dynasty, me actually playing the games, write a comment down below. I'll probably do a little bit here and there. I'll probably simulate up to the draft, talk about the draft, where people landed, as well as more than likely go over the offseason. I haven't touched the offseason in this game yet, so we'll kind of see. I know they made changes to it, so we'll kind of see how it works. So I haven't necessarily done that yet. And then after that, once we get enough, players that can actually play, we'll probably do moments for a little bit, probably like 20 or so, maybe 40 or so games, have that for a full season, and that'll be the video. Or obviously, with this will just be the one season, and then after that we'll have seasons 2, 3, and maybe 4 in the next episode, just so I can get this team going, and then we can start playing some moments and start actually playing the game rather than just being on the menu this whole time. But that's enough of me explaining. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see out of this dynasty. Dynasty? No, franchise? I'm thinking college football all of a sudden. But if you guys do want to see anything, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll definitely try to be able to do it. Of course, if it's not anything that I can't do with it. So, anywho, I will see everyone at the end of the draft. Let me know if you guys do want to see the draft as well. I can definitely add that in. But I'm going to go ahead, simulate to the draft, go over who we drafted in this draft class, as well as going into the offseason and seeing how it works for the first time with the new offseason. So, anyways, I'll see everyone in just a second. And here we are close to the trade deadline. As you guys can see, we are 0-108. Yeah, we are bad. We're just giving all the AL Central pretty much free wins. But right now, of course, since it is near the trade deadline, we're going to be making our trade that we can do for the season. Obviously, it is going to be Jose Iglesias that we can trade away. We're going to try to get some, maybe see if we can't get any prospects, see if any team wants to give us 3 guys. I mean, even if they're bad, I mean, I'll take them. But, I mean, a couple of teams are giving us 2. Nothing too much, though. No, like 3 even C players. I would even take C players. Might as well, right? Please? I asked, please? No one's going to give me 3 players. Oh, never mind. The Padres will. Luis Patino, Tyler Robinson, and Brandon Butterworth. I want that guy on my team. We're going to do it. So we get 3 new players that will help out. Obviously, we need to now cut players because we have too many players on the roster. Surprised Patino. He needs to move to AAA. All these guys will be moved to AAA. I don't know why they're in AA to begin with, but we'll release 1 AAA guy, and then we will release a pitcher. Something like that. Pitcher, maybe. Yeah, this guy can go. Goodbye. Now we're at 93, so we are good there. We'll have to do that wise. Deadline is signed. We've already signed everyone. Someone claimed one of our players, which is wild. But now we can view our draft picks. And Gregory Keenan was an 88 potential. He was actually middle of almost closer to the actually scouted potential. Could use some players, or could use some years down in the minor leagues to be good, but he has decent defense. McLean, 18, 87 potential, not bad. Definitely going to take some time in the minor leagues to actually do anything. Same thing with Rafael Baez, 61 overall, 85 potential. Sanchez, 52 overall, 94 potential. He's 94 potential, which is good, but he's probably going to take some time to get up to that number. Emerson Morgan, the closer, he was in the 5th round. I just said, F it, we need a closer anyway. So 91 potential is not terrible, but we could definitely use some help there. And then Alejandro Castro, 74 potential, 66 overall. He will probably just start next year, just for one of us to actually have some people up here in the major leagues next year. So we're going to go ahead and advance all the way to the end of the season and see how many. I mean, we're going to be losing every single game, and yeah. But, I mean, it is what it is, and there's nothing that we can really do about it. And we're going to go 0-162 on the season, unless we randomly win a game. We actually had our AAA team win some games. But, yeah, we will go 0-162 with Baltimore, Cleveland, Minnesota, and Texas winning. Wait, no. Baltimore. I'm confused. The Guardians won. They had 3 teams go from the AL Central. Again, the Royals were actually 2 games out. They tried to make a comeback, but unfortunately it didn't happen. The West, the Rangers won, and then the Orioles won the East. 94-68, beating the Yankees, who went 85-77. Didn't even make the playoffs. But just taking a look, I mean, we didn't have our main guys that we just traded for in the majors. They'll probably be with us next year. That will definitely help out the team a little bit when we sign everyone as well. So we're going to go ahead, simulate to the offseason, and the Diamondbacks defeat the Rangers in the 2025. Didn't that, I guess the Diamondbacks got their revenge. So congrats to them. We will need 2 coaches, but yeah, we're going to have a lot of people wanting to retire, so we will probably have to sign a couple players. When I mean a couple, I mean we have 59 players on the roster. Yeah, we need 20 players, and we can sign 2. I mean, we do have a couple players in single A. But I believe most of them that retired were pitchers. We have 8 starting pitchers on the actual team, 1 reliever, and then 1 closer. So that's not very good, and half of them we just drafted as well. So we can't really use these guys as well unless they don't want to have any really things. So we will have to sign some players. But I don't have any free agents to sign, so we're just going to go ahead and fast forward to the 8th. And now we can find out what happens with these, with free agency. Okay, so this is weird. This kind of looks like the draft-esque stuff that I can add someone. Okay. So I can't really get Kyle Tucker, of course. We can only sign players that are 70 overall and under. I hate how you can't go to each I can only go to one top 100 free agents recommended and all free agents. I can't go by I can't sort by overall. I can't go by position. That's kind of terrible. Anywho, there is Verdugo that we could sign. He's under 70 overall. But of course, we can't sign anyone we can sign anyone under 70 overall, but no one any higher than 70 overall. So we'll just have to take a look and see what the first thing. Kirby Yates could be an option. Decent season. with the Dodgers. So we could get him and get a closer, but I'm thinking more of a starter or maybe that someone that can play everywhere. There's another reliever, 2.14 ERA. That's not terrible. But I do need pitchers. I just forgot about that. We were probably... No, we're going to go ahead and pick up Austin Gomber. 69 overall, so he is able. We do have to call him, so... Yeah. So we'll lock in the changes. And I guess advance to the week. And then we go into free agency. So he wants to sign. Here's the offer. Adjust the contracts to increase the free agent's motivation to sign. So if I go 3 years, 5.67 a year. Oh, I got to stamp and send contract. Oh. Wait, does that mean he signed? Oh, I just sent the contract. Oh, well, I do need team needs. I mean, I need pitchers. Oh, wait. So right-handed pitcher and left-handed pitcher. Yeah, boost. He's boosted. I guess I can get like free boosts. I don't know. I don't know what this does. Sure, I get 9 per week. Team quality, long shots, no change. Motivation increased. I don't know what that means. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead get all like the contracts signed, and I'll see everyone in just a second. Oh, contract decision. Offer quite isn't what I'm looking for, but we're not too far apart. Let's keep talking. Okay, Dylan Cease stays with the Padres. Vlad stays with the Blue Jays. So if he wants to keep talking, he's got 61%. So if I go to 3 years and I go to like $6 million, let's go like $650 per year. I mean, 77%. That's pretty good. Also, I did look. We are in like desperate need of pitchers. Like we have 8 pitchers on the roster, and 4 of them are the ones we just drafted. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign like a bunch of low overalls, just so I can fill out the roster, because that's the only way that I can actually simulate wise. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sign like a couple low overall pitchers. It's top free agents. I hate that I can't, I guess, pick starters, but it is what it is. Maybe, is there really no pitchers? There's a pitcher. There we go. So I got 2 now. That will kind of, apparently, I didn't send him a deal. Whoops. Michael King signed. Helsley signed. Tucker goes to the Phillies. All right, now let's figure out, did we get our guy? We got him. Okay, why did it show me Columbe? I didn't try to sign him. It's weird. Anyways, we got our player. Zach Eflin goes to the Astros. Zach Gallen goes back to the Diamondbacks. Yuri Perez gets traded for PCA and Matt Shaw. Yeah, that would never happen. Matt Strom signs with the Braves. Suarez signs with the Nationals on a 5-year, $132 million deal. We go to the draft lottery. Let's see if we're drafting first or like 6th overall. We'll kind of see here. And we'll be drafting first overall. So we do have the first overall pick this year, which is good. And, of course, we do get our pick in the Rule 5. I did forget about that. We do get a pick in the Rule 5 draft as well, just to kind of help us fill out this roster faster. Again, probably going to go starter unless there's a very nice, decent player anywhere that can really help us out. And go from there. I think there was what? Ooh, Akil Baddoo could be an option. We're going to draft Akil Baddoo. Get a right fielder. And we're going to skip this selection here. I do like the nighttime mode. It doesn't feel like I have to like get flashbanged every time I open this game, which is nice. So now we just simulate here. No, because I don't have any signings. No. And if we look at the team, like Akil Baddoo is now our best player on the team. We also have Austin Gomber. Castro, we just drafted, will be starting as well. Baez, McLean, and Sanchez will not. But like St. John, Clements, and other players will be definitely starting. Because right now we have 11. I kind of need to get more just so I can have them in Double-A. Because we have one pitcher in Double-A. We have one pitcher in Double-A. It's kind of insane. So, yeah, we'll definitely need to sign more pitchers. But I'm just going to go ahead and simulate the end of the off season here. I don't like how it has me go through all this stuff. We do need to sign coaches. I did forget about that. Final day of the big board. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go to our coaches' contracts. Sign a pitching coach. Ooh, this guy's pretty good. We'll give him a 15-year. I wonder if this still works. You wait till the very end, and then you give guys like durability. I really don't care about. Bang. Already accepted. Cool. So now, since we are before spring training, again, we do have 7. Well, we're going to need pitchers. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to sign like a ton of like really bad pitchers, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, so I did simulate to the regular season. We should not be starting these guys. Castro should be, but he will be moved down to AAA. Same thing with McLean and Sanchez. These guys should not be starting for us. These guys will be starting. Do I have a full 40-man? I have a full 40-man? Who's on my 40-man roster? Why do I have a full 40-man? Huh. Okay. We only have, like, not very many people in Double-A, so I guess we'll send some people down. I only have 6 pitchers in Double-A. I have 9 pitchers up in the majors. Math is hard. Okay. I think I still need like 1 or 2 pitchers in Double-A. We actually have some players now. Tyler Robertson in left, Akil Baddoo in right, Brandon Butterworth at third. So we have some players. We actually have 3 people that can actually somewhat hit the ball, rather than a guy with 7 contact versus right. And yeah, so we'll kind of see how we do. Pitching rotation, other than like the 48 overall guys that we just had to sign, because or else the computer would sign us like a bunch of players. I have 27 players on my active roster. Who's on my active roster? Now I gotta send someone down. That's a pitcher. I don't want to do that. We'll move this guy down. There we go. All right. That should be good. We are okay. We're good. Auto-fix lineup. I just want to make sure that we are good, and I think we are. So that's going to end season 1, season 1 and into season 2 here with our 0 overall franchise. Hope you guys did enjoy. Sorry it did take a lot longer there with with signing players. Of course, that's not what I wanted to do officially, but all in all, hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit that like button down below. Season 2, 3, and 4 with this team will be on Thursday. So we'll have Zero Overall Franchise Tuesday and Thursday. And then, of course, our winning our national title was every team. Be still on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then, of course, we'll kind of go from where we're at in Season 4 to figure out what we're going to be doing with this team and see where we're looking at overall-wise and see what we can do with it. So, but all in all, hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.